Now, in what is being described as a very big development that is likely to have international ramifications, the Indian Tax Department has unearthed a massive money laundering racket that involves certain Chinese companies based in India. Now, the Income Tax Department has said that certain Chinese individuals and also their Indian associates are involved in money laundering through a very complex series of shell entities. Now, the IT department reportedly has carried out searches and raids at 21 different locations which housed these what have been described as Chinese entities and their close associates. Now, the raids have revealed that more than 40 bank accounts have been created under various dummy entities, and through these entities, credits to the tune of about $130 million were created. A Chinese company, through its subsidiary and related concerns, had taken about $12 million in terms of bogus advances from shell entities for reportedly opening businesses in retail showrooms in India. Now, what makes the plot even more murkier is the fact that these transactions have links to Hong Kong. The Income Tax Department in India has said that there is incriminating evidence of the use of US dollars in these money laundering transactions, and the raids have taken place in different locations and have been linked to Chinese entities, and they've also revealed the active involvement of bank employees and chartered accountants. Now, China's attempt to spread its tentacles in India are not new. Now, the Indian government had earlier restricted China's attempts at hostile takeover of Indian firms, and the new revelations have also raised some serious questions about the Chinese intentions in terms of how they would like to control businesses in India. And WION's Siddhant Sibil has been tracking this story for us and shares us more insight in terms of what's happening. Let's take a listen.
In a major development, India's Income Tax Department has said that Chinese nationals were involved in money laundering and hawala transactions in the country. One of the Chinese nationals had entered India on a fake passport and had taken fake identity and was involved in a number of fictitious bank accounts he was handling. And the total sum given by the Indian Tax Department is around 1,000 crore rupees, with approximately 30 to 40 bank accounts which were created for the entire transactions. But it's a significant development. We know that the Chinese companies are facing heat here in India after the Galwan incident, in which India lost 20 of its soldiers. And of course, China also suffered casualties. We know that India has increased scrutiny on Chinese investment. It will be difficult for Chinese companies to invest in India because they will go through a scrutiny process. And also Chinese apps, including the famous TikTok app, 59 apps including TikTok was banned in the month of June after the Galwan incident, and we know thereafter more such decisions were taken. So by and large, this is something which shows the current state of relationship between Beijing and New Delhi, and looks like that it's going to be a long haul. We know that the Chinese have been consolidating their positions at the line of actual control despite number of rounds of conversations with the Chinese. They're not leaving, especially when it comes to areas like Pangong. So from finger 4 to finger 8, these are the locations where the Chinese are claiming their own supremacy and consolidating their position despite the Indian request many times to vacate the area. So it looks like a long haul. We know that India's CDS, Bipin Rawat, speaking at Public Accounts Committee of the Parliament, this question was asked and he said it's going to be a long haul. So it looks like it's going to be a long haul, both at the border and politically between Beijing and New Delhi. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibil for WION in New Delhi.